don't get trampled. Hey kid, look what Yahweh did. Talk to me like I'm rich, like I'm rich. I ain't gotta ice my wrist. Living water, that's my drip. Homie, please don't slip. Told devil we ain't friends. Stop trying to talk to the kid. Talk to the kid. Switch up, that don't make sense. But maybe that's cause I'm rich. Baby, I'm...
Okay, so finally I'm doing the full tutorial of our Kia Sorento. First I'm going to show you the keys. I don't know if I've showed you the keys yet. This is the key. You have lock, unlock, hold trunk. I haven't figured that out. Panic, and then your key. And then this is your remote start. So that's pretty much the key. I'm going to pop the hood, show you what's in this sucker. Bonk. Got a good old full 4-cylinder GDI. Yes, sir. And as you can see, it's on hydraulics, so you don't have to put any stand, like kickstand up to hold the hood. So it's pretty sick. It's really clean in here. I say that, and then I mean clean looking, not like physically clean. Like obviously there's some dust, but like it's just really clean looking. Like they put it together real well. I like where everything is like placed too. And this oil stick, pretty tough, pretty nice. And then, since it's on hydraulics, all you have to do is just move it down. And then boom. So, yeah. We're going to come over to this side, to the driver's side, and show you the driver's seat area. This is where all the magic happens. So, you have this nice like, wood-looking kind of door panel. It's actually really nice. I like it. And you all have to see your back windows, front windows. And all of them do auto, which I think is absolutely sick, because most cars don't have back auto. And you lock the back windows. Unlock and lock the cars. And then your left and right mirrors, obviously. And then you get in. And this is your lights of your display. So if I do like this, I change the lights of my display. Like how bright my displays are when it's night. This is your parking sensor. So as you can see on the side of the mirror, there's that exact symbol. So you can turn that off if you want to. I don't advise it because it saved my life like pretty much multiple times. And then this is obviously traction control. I always joke around of when cars say traction control off and not ESC or whatever, then it means business. Like when it says traction control off, like it doesn't use big word or like the simple versions like 3 letters and all kinds of crap, then it means business. Because my mom does that and hers will burn out wherever. Okay, so last button over here, I got this gas button. So if you click it, look over there, and the gas cap will pop like that, and I'll close it. I'm not sure what these 2 little blank spots are. I just popped it. So, and then you got your blinkers. Real nice like stick. My mom's is like the cheapest thing on planet Earth, and it's just annoying. Then you got your voice assistant right here. So what I thought is this mode was the same mode as this one right here. I was like, oh, I'm going to put it in sport mode. Bonk. Oh, wait. It doesn't do that. It does another menu thing on here. I'll show you that in a second. And then you have your up and down, volume up and down. And you can skip your music if you have your phone plugged in, which I'll show you in a second. Skip music. You can go, I think it's go back a song and then skip to the song after. And obviously some phone controls. This one right here is also for the display. A cruise control, set, reset, and then this is what is this? Oh, I'm pretty sure this is to go up and down the menu. And OK, cancel, obviously for the menu. And then you have your windshield wiper controls over here. It's real nice and simple. I actually like it way better than my mom's. Here's rear, push up, or you can push down to set it permanently. But if you just push it up like that, it'll just and go back down. Okay, so before I show you the rest, I have to turn the car on to show you most of it, pretty much all of it. So yeah, we're going to get a quick startup. We're going to go over by the exhaust and take a listen. Sounds like a Rice Civic, so get ready. Okay, center console now. You have your radio controls, so radio right here. You'll see all your different radio stations. Back. You either click back right there or click that right there. That's just easier because it's a physical button. You have media, The media files are stored, so obviously. Then you have seek, track, boom. So it just goes up and then it goes back down. So I can go back down like that. It also shows it right here. So it shows up up top on my dash. And then you have the volume. I'm going to get copyrighted. You have home again, phone. There's a phone plugged in. It's trying to connect to my dad's phone, so don't do that. Don't do that. I don't have my paired Bluetooth because I just used the cable, which I'll show in a second. And then favorites list. So this is my phone protection, my menu, Bluetooth audio, all that. Then setup. And you have all this stuff to choose from. So I go to sound. The bass can get absolutely freaking insane. So right now I have it at 4. It'll go to 10, and it's really bassy at 4. And I like me some bass, so I keep it at 4. Volume, so you can just change the volume of each thing. So media, ringtone, and radio. Position, you can change where it is in the car. Make sure it's in the center. Boom. You can drag it with your finger, or just change it with the arrow so you get it precise, or back to center. And then you have priority. So there's 2 settings you can either click off, click on. Advanced. Boom. Scroll down. Default, which is factory resets, as you can see. Then go back home. Then you have these buttons. It's kind of just a shortcut. Setup. Boom. All menus is basically what was in setup, kinda, but not really. My menu, apps and info, setup again, and then you have your radio. That's if your phone was paired with the Bluetooth, or if you plugged it in. So I'm gonna show you that. The lifter apartment right here. This opens like that, so you just push it back or pull it down, and it locks like that. Boom. Okay, take your iPhone, or if you have a Samsung, make sure to get a USB Type A to C. But I'm gonna use my Lightning right here. Plug it in. It says reading USB, CarPlay. And you have your CarPlay button right here, and maps. So boom. I'm going to blur all of that out because that's our street. But yeah, it's really nice. You probably can't even see any of this map because it shows our location. But I like zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can zoom in. So I'll just really zoom in on this street right here. Not trying to get too much of it. You also do 3D. Then you can click this button right here. It goes home. I like this view a lot because then you can change your music. And it's playing more JC. That's hilarious. So you can see your music right there, your calendar, and your map at the same time. We're gonna play some nasty music to show you how the system works. Also, see the doors. So I'll show you what the bass stuff has had on. Use headphones for best sound quality. Okay, so that's sound system. Then down here, you have all your AC controls, so turn up the AC. This car cools down really freaking fast, so it's pretty nice. And you have your front little vents right here to defrost, and then your rear. And then you have your AC button right here. Then you have your different vents, so all leg, both, and then just head. Max AC, which ignores this pretty much and just makes it really cold. So if you had it like this and you didn't want to just do like that, then you could just do like this. Pretty nice. And then you have obviously feet and front like that. Outside air, and then circulate the car. You have your temperature obviously, and yeah, that's pretty much for this center console. You have more trim over here, more like that wood trim on the door. Pretty nice. Okay, so down here, you have your stick. Just push the button in. Obviously, you have to push it on the brake. Reverse, neutral, drive, manual. So, well, not really manual. It's just you can go up and down if you're on a hill or whatever and need more power. And then you have your cup holders, pretty nice. Drive mode, so the screen and the dash will say when you choose drive modes. So first we have comfort, so it's like a gray. Eco, which is like a blue, like a teal. Sport, which is red, because sport is red, and then smart, which is like a blue. So comfort is exactly what it sounds like. Just comfort, it's real nice and smooth. Eco is really like pedal like conscious. Like if you try to just smash it, it's a little like are you sure about that? And it does save as much gas as possible. Like I'll show you in a second. But then you have sport. Sport's exactly what it sounds like. The steering wheel gets stiffer, and it is freaking sick. So as you can see, if I switch back to comfort or eco, then sport, it's heavier. So I absolutely love that. But the pedal gets really touchy. Four cylinders lately have been really touchy. I drove a Nissan Rogue, which was a 4-cylinder, but it was a turbo, and that thing was the freaking touchiest thing on planet Earth, and it had paddles. So I was probably illegal for 2 seconds, but it's fine. So yeah, drive modes are sick. Smart. Smart is a smart drive mode. So if it'll just see how you're driving. It doesn't change the steering stiffness. So if you want like a stiff steering, you have to do sport. Kind of sad. But smart will see how you're like responding with your foot. So if I've been driving a normal casual, like not gunning, like not lead foot, like which I'm mainly lead foot, so I don't. So it basically tries to mix it with sport and smart. But if you're driving like a grandma, no offense, it'll basically drive like an eco. So if you know you drive like a grandma, put it in eco. If you know you drive a little bit too heavy on the pedal, put it in eco. It'll help. Even if you smash the pedal down, it'll still try to get the best gas mileage. And yeah, we run in smart like all the time, unless I want to put it in sport. Then I'll put it in sport and just get a quick 0 to 40. I see how nice it is, and then obviously that mode changes the radio. So yeah, I'll show you that. So click this button and you have a bunch of different displays. You have tire pressure. It says drive to display, so it has to let you drive around to see how well like once you drive around and the tires get warm, the air will expand and it'll make it look like you have more air. Okay, so this menu is you can see whatever power is running to the wheels. So if you smash the pedal and you feel some slip, you can see it on the screen, and you can see which ones are getting more power. So it looks like the front ones, it's more front wheel drive because the front ones can get more power. As you see, the bar is taller, so it's more front wheel biased than that rear. So you won't spin if you freaking mash the pedal. Well, you might, but it's easier. And then this button down here, next to drive mode, you have the lock. So if you see right here, there's the differential lock. I tested it out. It works really well. But I also think it doesn't show you what powers the like how much power getting to each wheel when you lock it. I'm pretty sure. I think I checked. I don't think it does. But yeah. Okay, next screen, so the second screen from down, your trip info. So right now, the last 2,800 miles, we've gone 24 miles per gallon, which is pretty nice. In the last, what is that, 21 hours, or was that 21 days? I'm not sure. I think it's 21 hours, maybe. So yeah, obviously RPM, temperature, gas, speed. And then next screen, drive info, so it's pretty much how you're driving right now. We didn't reset it. This one resets like every time you get in the car, so it's pretty nice. 6 miles, 15 miles per gallon. Ouch. That's pretty much the lowest. Oh, so that's the new lowest actually. So yeah, next screen, speedometer. So you got the miles per hour. Pretty sure if you click OK, switch this to kilometers. No? Well, I don't know how I did that earlier. Then drive mode. So you can see how you're driving. So it says economal. Yeah, there you go. And aggressive. So it'll gravitate to however you're going. So if I'm in smart mode, I freaking slam the gas pedal all the way to the floor, it'll go to aggressive, and it'll say you're driving closer to sport. But if I'm in comfort, grays those out and says comfort, or grays it out and says eco, or grays it out and says sport. So that is for smart. That mode is for smart. So yeah. Okay, so now back seats. You have the door trim as well, but you also have it on right here. So it's pretty nice. Leather on the doors, and then you got pretty good room. So I'm like what 5'9", have a lot of room. So even like a 6-foot dude in front and a 6-foot dude in the back could easily fit. There's a Lecrae CD back here, which is pretty sick. Then you have USB ports right here, and then 12 volt, 80 watt, 180 watt, and then you have AC. You can close it, open it, and then just change the direction. And then you have the seat right here, a middle seat, other seat, and you can also turn this into a cup holder if you don't have a guy that sits right here. Cup holder, armrest, whatever you want it. Close it back up. Obviously, door stuff. I forgot to show you this, but these are the things to move up the headrest. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for here. You have weather mats like actually everywhere, so I've taken those out. So under the here is like really clean still, but they're easy to clean. You can spray them off with a water hose and nice. And all of them have this little door cup holder. So yeah, let's get to the trunk. Okay, so next is the trunk. So you have this weather mat right here. So you get pretty good trunk space actually with these seats laid down. If you just chunk it out, then you have 2 more seats. So you see on the sides, there's 2 hooks for the seat belt. So you just unhook the seat belt like that whenever you load the seats up. So we'll just oink, boom, pretty much set. You have maybe a 1.5 foot of trunk space, but if I lay these down, you can see this is the only trunk space you have when the seats are raised up. So not great, but not bad. Then you have this little compartment right here. You can store some stuff like this badge down here, and then you have a jack. The spare's under the car, so just so you know, just put that down. Okay, so you have cup holders like this on both sides. For some reason, this cup holder, the cup holder, like actual, is in the front and that one's on the back. So it's kind of weird. You have a hook right here, both sides, and then this lever right here. One of the sickest things. So watch this seat. If I pull it, it folds. But if I hold it, if I climb in here, if I hold it right here, I can climb in here and pull it back. And then whenever I let go of it, it locks it. Freaking sick. You have a lever right here as well. And this one doesn't have one. I used to do it for this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to show you just around the outside of the car. That's pretty nice. So let's go. Okay, so one of my favorite features is this door blinker, or mirror blinker. My bad. I love mirror blinkers like this. It makes it look really fancy. You have like chrome accents on the door handles and on the like little window trim. And then obviously your gas cap, your big old beefy tires. I like the tail lights on the new ones. This is a 2019. I like them on the 2019. The brand new one, the 2020s and the up, are just absolutely freaking sick. So that's probably one of my dream cars. Either that or the new Rogues. Those are pretty cool. Driving one, maybe you want one. And you have Sorento badge right here. The GDI badge right here. It's hard to find this exact like kind of trim. But hey, it's pretty sick. Then your top little like, and you have your light right here. I see windshield wiper badge. The badges are pretty nice. One thing you will find is this is the old Kia badge. But if you go up front to the windshield wipers have the new Kia badge. So it is a kind of little secret. I don't know if it's on this front one or this back one, but I'll show you and I can clip over it. It's not on these, I don't think. I don't see it. But yeah. And then there's some little reflectors down here. Your exhaust, as you saw at the start, smells like gas. Let's go. And then more trim, chrome trim, another blinker. Your all-wheel drive down there. That's hard to find actually. These like I never see all-wheel drive Sorentos like in this here. And you have your headlights. I love these headlights. I'm gonna go in and show you the lights and stuff. So, 1 second. So yeah, that's the headlights. We usually keep them on auto, just because it's pretty smart. They do get really bright. And it's the grill, like the grill. Kia, the front license plate thing if you need it. We don't. More grill space. Boom, boom. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you'd like to see anything else, let me know. And yeah, because yeah.
God sent me this pack, can I get hotter if we made the track beside him in the back? If it didn't come from the tribe, well then it's probably gonna be